Works related. You are listening at FameTV.info. Bai Yueguang Omega always wants to occupy me author. Pigeons can /t coup copywriting 1. Ji Xiao found himself in the ABO novel that was confiscated in class, and the dying Omega who was tortured by him in front of him was the dying Bai Yueguang heroine Wei Qingyu mentioned by his classmates, knowing that in the future, Wei Qingyu would give him a tooth for a tooth, and that life would be better than death. Ji Xiao wanted to see RY in order to survive. Ji Xiao decided to offer Wei Qingyu as an ancestor. During the fever period, she was handed inhibitors. The classmates bullied her to vent her anger. Alpha/S father wanted to take her. Ji Xiao, an unfilial daughter, gave him a stick. Ji Xiao looked at Wei Qingyu, who was in a fever, and the smell of mint in the room was so mesmerized that she couldn't /t open her eyes, but the strong desire to survive made her dare to tag her forcibly as written in the book, injected her with inhibitors and ran away. Later, Wei Qingyu became an upstart in the upper class. The first thing he did was to capture the alpha who had bullied her. Ji Xiao realized that he had not been able to influence Wei Qingyu, closed his eyes and prepared to receive the embrace of death, but was filled with the familiar taste of mint. Wei Qingyu, who has never waited to see her, had red eyes and hooked her skirts. Ji Xiao, mark me. Copywriter 2. The year when Wei Qingyu split into Omega was the beginning of her life /s nightmare. His parents died unexpectedly, his inheritance was embezzled by his father /s friends, and he was forced to send it to others. She looked at that Miss Ji Jia who stepped herself under her feet, her eyes full of hatred. Only one day, this eldest lady suddenly changed her temper. She would ask herself whether it hurts, whether she needs medicine, and she seemed to be her own dogleg. Wei Qingyu only thought that the eldest lady had come up with some wicked trick to correct herself and kept a distance from her vigilantly. But later, Wei Qingyu still couldn't /t help but pacify the little who was troubled by Ji Xiao, helped her with tuition and got admitted to the same university as himself, and rescued her from the burning house. Standing in the dark room, Wei Qingyu looked at Ji Xiao who was asleep, and finally understood what Ji Xiao hated himself. I fell in love with her while he killed her family. Highlight point 1. The ABO world is privately set up like a mountain. Alpha does not have a second set of organs. No. Super loud. 2. The main campus will enter the society in the second half of daily life. Point 3. The anti-theft is 80%, 48H, if you can /t see the new chapter. If you are satisfied, there is no doubt that the JJ is pumped, you can exit to clear the cache. Point 4. Come and go freely, no need to inform in the comment area. Content label. A perfect match between heaven and water. Here the water, Chuanshu campus search keywords. Protagonist. Ji Xiao, Wei Qingyu supporting role. Others. Point 1 sentence brief introduction. I who just want to die, and miss suffering. Idea. Everyone is equal. Don /t do evil for small. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.